Give us your perfect first date.
First of all, my man needs to make at least 7 figures. That's number one. I need a leader, okay?
Right.
So I need him to be like, yo, the private jet is ready at 8, your dress is being delivered at 6, and the car service is coming at 7.
How many private jets you been on there?
Honestly, that's why I'm not in the dating scene. Because if you're not meeting those standards, I'm staying single. Sorry, baby.
You serious?
I'm
Of
course.
Push, yo, that's
Of
flag.
course.
I respect it. You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
I'm single. I've been single for a while now.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you make a year? If you don't mind me asking.
Close to 6 figures.
Close to 6 figures.
Yeah.
But your man got to make 7 figures, or you meant to say 6.
No. If he makes a measly 6 figures,
Measly. You serious right now? Oh, you dead serious?
I'm being so serious.
But you just said that you don't make 6 figures.
I'm a woman. What do you mean?
Stay single and make the world a better place.
There's so much talk about a woman's body, her choice, and like that.
Yeah.
My question is, if we give a woman the right to opt out of motherhood,
Right.
should we also give a man the right to opt out of fatherhood and 18 years of child support?
I agree. You don't agree?
No, I don't know.
But if a mom walks into an abortion clinic and says, you know what, I'm not feeling this, and gets an abortion, the dad has no say. Let's just say it's a one-night stand, just hypothetical. And the mom comes back to the dad and is like, hey, I'm pregnant. Why can't he opt out if she was able to say, hey, I don't want this baby? It's a double standard.
Well, he could obviously sign his rights away, but he cannot physically make
He can sign his rights away because he has to pay child support.
I mean,
He is legally bound by child
to be
support.
honest, that's just the way it is.
I know, but do you think it's right?
You can't tell a woman to have an abortion.
But do you think it's right that a mom can say, I don't want this baby, but a dad never can?
I mean, I just think that's just the way it is.
Do you think it's right?
I mean,
Yes or no? I don't think it's right. I think the whole system's fucked.
She wants it because it benefits her, but knows it's wrong, so she laughs and giggles to avoid answering the question, like a child.
Women don't love you, guys. I'm just let you know. Women don't love you. They are incapable of love. This is how it works. They receive love. We give love. They don't return it back. They do us favors. They lie on their back like a Carl's Jr. star. I made that up too. They lie on their back in marital missionary and do some pity and duty sex. They let you push and shove for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. And then guess what? They're off back shopping. They off back trying to sell some peace leaf. They off back trying to have it all. They off back at their career. They off back with their owner. You're just there. You're just there to just fill a little bit of time in the void. All right. And then before she goes to sleep, she's there talking to your ass and cuddling. All right. Pillow talking. And then she's on to the next dude.
Unfortunately, with most women, that is true.
The majority of women are absolutely delusional. They're delusional because they believe that there's this special man specifically for them.
Yes.
That will worship the ground that she walk on for eternity and not see any other woman besides her and not have any sexual desire for another woman outside of her and give her all of his money and all of his attention to her. And time.
Yeah.
And she believes that the older she gets, the more opportunity that she's going to face. You know why? Because she does not understand men. Women like to play hard to get. They like to pretend that they up here. They like to act like they don't want men. But tell a woman to close her legs and stop having sex, and she can't do it.
Really?
She acts like it's going to be the end of the world.
The difference is, men have to earn everything while women believe it is owed to them. It's the epidemic of the modern woman.
So here's a map of registered sex offenders in Los Angeles. All these individual little dots. I'm going to randomly click on one, and you get $1 million if you accurately guess the gender. You wouldn't take those chances in a hypothetical situation, so women aren't going to take those chances in real life. For women, it is all men until proven otherwise. While women can be on this list, and it's possible, it's not as probable. And that's the point here. If the small percentage of women who do it upset you, then why wouldn't the large percentage of men who do it upset you too? You're not an advocate against assault. You're an advocate against women. That's exactly what makes you good guys so dangerous.
You really want to know why men are sick of hearing this message? It is because you said, quote, why wouldn't the large percentage of men upset you too? When men know, you know, we all know that it is not the majority of men. Even when you run the numbers, look, I did a quick Google search and you guys can check me on this, but I found that there are 750,000 offenders in the US. Let's say about 75% of them are male, because apparently Google says 25% are female, for a grand total of 562,000. The total male population is 165 million. When you do the math, that is 0.34% of males. So I think it becomes pretty clear that this message is purely to demonize men and doesn't really have anything to do with keeping women safe.
Why should I be punished for what another man has done?
What do you do for a living?
I'm an exotic dancer.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that exotic dancers cannot be in their children's lives? Oh no, you said you don't want to be in the child's life.
Yes.
You just want him to pay you child support and you want him to assume the full responsibility of taking care of the child too, because he wanted the child.
Well, I didn't want child support from him.
I mean, you don't want to pay him.
Correct.
No, that's not how this works. He is not going to be the one that takes care of the child 100% of the time, and then you just get to go dance or whatever it is that you do. I'm not exactly sure what you do at your overnight job. So let me tell you what we're going to do. You're going to start paying him child support a month. Now, in terms of visitation, if she doesn't want to visit with the child, there's nothing I can do to make her do that. However, she will start paying some sort of child support today. Okay, you have a problem with that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, just making sure.
That poor child. Imagine your own mother not wanting you. Heartbreaking.
Why do men talk to women? Men want sex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you want protection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he decides, you know what? I don't feel like it because we got in a fight. You would look at him crazy if he didn't protect you, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because it's his duty to protect you, right? And it's your duty to provide him sexual satisfaction.
Yeah, but I feel like a guy should be more understanding.
Oh, okay, you should be more understanding that you got your ass whipped then. I didn't feel like it that day.
No, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Oh, now it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Okay. You know what's interesting? My duty is way more dangerous than yours. I'm expected to potentially lay my life on the line. All you gotta do is lay on the bed.
You can die giving birth.
Name one girl you know who died giving birth.
Listen, there's times where things are off, 100%. But generally speaking, if your man has some needs, and that's your man, then why can't he come to you?
Controversial take. This is why I always say you need to have multiple women.
I would never be a shield for a woman if she is actively hunting down fights and then running behind me to hide that is enabling, and I will not have my face possibly getting smashed for her to win a petty fight.
The happiest people are single women and married men. They're the two happiest groups of people always.
Single women
and married men
are the happiest.
Are the happiest groups of people. Like, not married women. Married women like end up doing all the jobs, and married women aren't happier than single women. Single women are happier than married women. And married men are really happy because they get everything done for them, basically.
The nervous grin and chuckle show that she's trying to convince herself of her lie.
Why the did women decide that we wanted equality? I don't want equality. I don't want it. Take us back to how it was before, minus the ass beatings. You're telling me we fought for this shit? Like they were telling us, no, stay at home. And we were like, no, I want a job. I want to go to school. I want to earn money. I don't want to do this shit anymore. This is not my journey. This is just not my journey.
My parents had a very traditional marriage. My father worked hard, plumbing business, and my mother raised my sister and I. Even when we were teenagers and could fend for ourselves, our mother would always have a snack for when we came home from school. The house was spotless, laundry was done, and we ate meals that were homemade. My father always credited my mother for helping him succeed in his work life because he only had to worry about his business. Impossible to find that today.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I got a husband, so what do you want?
Okay. You also have a flat tire.
Oh, can you,
No, call your husband.
The same type that be asking, where are all the good men at? And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.